500 days ago, I logged out of Instagram for the last time, and this has turned out to be one of the best decisions of my life. I had a feeling that quitting Instagram would give me more free time and creativity. What I wasn't expecting was the positive impact this decision would have on my social life. I want to say that I kind of had the thought of getting off of Instagram for a long time. That was kind of in the back of my head, like, is this really good for me? Should I be using this app? But the main thing that kept me on it was the fact that I thought I needed it to maintain friendships. I've always just been a bad texter and someone that isn't the best at planning things. So I just didn't put a whole lot of effort into maintaining a social life. I kind of saw Instagram as a way to fill that void. I would have just little exchanges with different people. From college, I would reply to an Instagram story and we'd have a little back and forth, or I'd comment on a photo when they got engaged and be like, oh, congrats, this friend went to Japan for vacation. Cool. I would feel like I knew about what they were doing and that was enough. Even though these superficial interactions accounted for a lot of my social life, I was lucky enough to have a few close friends I regularly saw in real life who I could learn from. Like Shauna.
Hi, YouTube.
She was the first person I knew to deactivate her Instagram, and after a couple months of hearing about her experience being off the app, I was inspired to follow her example.
How did you feel your friendships change after you left Instagram? Do you feel like you had more space for more meaningful friendships?
Immediately, yes. It's more intentional. I'm texting a text message as someone comes to mind and they feel so good. I miss that person. Sierra, how is she doing? It's creating more space for me to not feel so restricted in reaching out. I don't feel the pressure. Back in the day when I saw you post on social media, oh, I saw that and I didn't acknowledge it. Maybe I shouldn't text her, because I didn't acknowledge whatever she posted. Having that, I don't know if you experienced that.
Yes. I forgot about that feeling, but
Okay, so it relates.
Yes.
So silly, but now it's just quality friendships at this point, and they've only gotten deeper. A friend of mine, Hannah, coming back from Chicago, sending me a photo dump. Shauna, I just want to send you this, this is what I did. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Looking at photos in a much different way. I'm literally looking oh, what did you eat? Zooming in because it's so fresh, so new, so just real.
And it was for you. If it's on the Instagram page, it's just amongst a bunch of other posts. It's oh, my friend went on vacation, cool. But if they took the time to send you the photos, it's the only photos you're looking at.
It doesn't get any better than that. Those are the people that you'll have until the end of time. That's it. I don't need any of the other fluff.
It took me a while to accept this idea of cutting out those fluff relationships, because I've met a lot of cool people over years of going to school and working different jobs, and I want to stay connected to those people. I'm curious how their lives unfold, but the problem is that in satisfying that curiosity, I was choosing width over depth. I was filling my time with surface level interactions instead of pursuing meaningful connection. Shauna helped me see how cutting Instagram out opened up time and energy for nurturing friendships more intentionally. I recently developed one of those no-fluff offline relationships with my neighbor, Carlisle. I asked her what it takes to be a good friend.
I think that the thing that's most important is honesty. If you're going to come and be part of a community, don't pretend to be happy when you're not. Acknowledge sorrow and yearning. It's all very real. I get cranky. It's God, I'm supposed to be groovy and I'm just cranky. God.
Carlisle has a lot of friends, and I asked her how she makes them.
I have this habit of just being really friendly to people that I meet just in the course of every day. Way more often than not, it seems to get something really nice going on. If you run into them again, it builds until pretty soon that person that you meet on the way to the store who's out selling flowers or something, that person's a friend. Oh, there's community. Hi. It's Ro and Poet.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
It's chilly.
Let's get some food. What do you feel like?
You take me where you like.
Okay.
Something I've noticed about both Carlisle and Shauna is how they prioritize spending quality time with friends. And if I'm being honest, this is still something I'm struggling with. Like, I am not as consistent as I want to be about making time for my friends. I'm working on it, but I will say that leaving Instagram made me start to value quality over quantity. So here's the question I want to leave you with. What if your social circle was limited to the people that you could keep in contact with on your own without the help of social media? Limited to just the friends that you can be honest with and give your time and undivided attention to. And yeah, this is way less efficient than tapping through Instagram stories or connecting over a meme in the DMs, but I'm starting to think that human connection isn't meant to be made more efficient.